Bloody
Alright folks, how's it going? Join us on another weekend out over the woods. I'm out with myself, been invited over to Dave Friars wood, so you know, usual thing really, just getting some dinner on. We had Zed Outdoors out with us earlier. I think he's been out with Dave for quite a while today doing some videoing and that to promote his oh no, he didn't actually, did he? He was just out, just chilling out
for a chill today.
Just chilling out, so we had Zed Outdoors for a little while, so you know, a bit of YouTube hierarchy. And so I'll set up my shelter for the weekend, and weather's forecast not to be too bad, so we'll just be getting on with a few bits. Right at the moment I'm getting dinner on the go, and okay, so I'll catch up with you over the course of the weekend. Cheers folks. Just heating up some tortilla wraps. Dave's got a nice bit of beef and some courgettes and potatoes.
Yep.
What are you got in there, mate?
Oh, just some water.
Oh, just some water.
Yeah. Don't waste energy, do we?
No. So we're got some nice
cooking well tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, got to do it, man, haven't we?
Yeah.
Makes a change from. Mind you, we always cook well anyway.
Yeah, we always have a decent meal,
don't we?
We never do ration packs, do we?
No, even though I've got a ration pack for tomorrow, just for if I go out on a bimble.
Yeah, I've got one tomorrow actually.
Right, so we've heated the wraps up. Yeah, that's quite satisfying. That I know I had it one time when I was in. I used to take a group out, well, groups out up to up near South Wales, and there's a plateau, like it's like a plateau I call it. It's just like it's a featureless place. Anyway, I had it where I literally just tucked my map away in my pocket, and I was leaving the kids, well, kids like young adults, to do the navigating, and that ain't coming out there. Why not?
You took the thing off it, I saw you.
Yeah, I have. I did take it off. That ain't coming out of there. Oh my god, what's happening? There's a bit of plastic lift on it.
I saw you take it off.
Yeah, so did I, but look, there's a bit on there. Talk about confuse you. I'm easy to confuse me. Bloody hell. I pulled the thing off, you know, like, didn't that annoy you? Normally I get it with bacon, but I don't expect it with bleeding the sauce. There we go. I'll be there all day. Let's take that off. It might work now. Yeah, and I had it with, I literally tucked my map away. I was, you know, just bimbling along and all the rest of it, and oh, fuck man, that's a bit watery. Anyway, we ended up in a, you know, nothing. It weren't nothing, you know what I mean? But I was having to sort of like look at the map because I needed to get back to the minibus. And just by using a few sort of navigational tactics, the kids were well impressed. You know what I mean? But it was nothing, you know, it was just stuff that I knew. God, these old nights are pulling in now, aren't they? Well, I've just bought myself one of these Yuko candle holders. I've never really been into them. Barney had one last weekend and I thought I'd give it a try, so I literally purchased this one off of Amazon. And so it's his first burn, really. How it is. I've got the shield for it and everything else, but just to give it that lovely sort of glow rather than a bright sort of the bright light from me Gold Zero or something like that. Makes it a bit more romantic. Definitely autumnal now, isn't it, the mornings?
Nice.
No,
clean, doesn't it?
yeah, I do like it. Rather than summer. Wood's a bit damp. So the process now, just drying out some of the moisture from some of the wood. Then it'll be getting right into this.
You're filming?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've never really, I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, I don't mind coffee, you know, blah, 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 but since getting, like, the Aeropress and drinking fresher coffee and all that, it's absolutely, I mean,
I'm not being funny, mate, but when you used to eat them crappy 3-in-1s, drink them 3-in-1s, they're not good for you, mate.
No, they're shit, aren't they?
Yeah, where that, there's no calories in it, apart from whatever you might put in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not healthy, and the taste of it, you know
Oh,
what I mean?
so much, I mean, like,
even... I could have one of them, but that's it, you know what I mean?
When we was out with John last weekend, John is a, like, avid, you know, coffee drinker, him and Chris. And, oh, mate, he had this coffee. Well, it was probably Mammoth coffee that he drinks, but he left it stewing in the anyway. He said, "Do you want some?" I said, "Yeah, all right then." Well, no, obviously I drank it with no sweetness in it, no milk. I was like, it was a bit too much for me, you know what I mean? It was all right, but it was.
I've got that coffee in there, that Java Lava stuff. When I had that with you and I've done it too strong, with Tim was it went straight to my head. You know what I mean? It's like, oh.
Well, because we were joking with John, because we were saying, like, you know, can you hear that mouse in that orchard, like miles away? You know what I mean? He'd be like, you know, buzzing on his tits like on caffeine.
Yeah, I don't go crazy. I like coffee, don't get me wrong, but I used to drink a lot. It's like anything, innit? Your body gets used to it.
Yeah. I was on when I was doing my ML course, there was a Doris on it who was she was proper ratty, really ratty. She was like right into her coffee. Yeah. And when because like we have to do like a 3-day expedition, and she was in a right young girl. She was, you know, like probably in her mid-20s or whatever. She was a coffee drinker, and she was because she wasn't getting her caffeine. When we got to the campsite and that, she was proper ratty, you know, like really moody. I mean, women get moody anyway, but like, you know, let alone.
Yeah, but that's the same as All I want to do first is straighten this edge off. It was a bit annoying, so it was a Dave Budd one and I just bought it. do a bit of a morning video.
Sunday morning, 20 past 8 in the morning.
Sunday morning, 20 past 8 in the morning.
And having a cup of the old Darjeeling coffee, as you do, and just chilling out. Another one of them mornings. It feels quite autumnal when you get up, that little bit of a chill in the air, but it's nice. I like them mornings. So just chillaxing right now. What I am going to do this morning is I'm going to have an omelette, but what I like to do, I like to add some milk to my omelette, but I don't actually have any milk. That sounds really shit. I don't even know what sort of accent that's supposed to be. I'm trying to be a bit of it, but he was kind of going almost Swedish at some point as well, wasn't it? But no, anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm having an omelette this morning. Got some eggs left, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some, nothing extravagant, because I ate all the mushrooms yesterday in the other breakfast, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some Nido instead. My plan was to mix up some Nido and make it into a milky form. Dave's just literally poured his into the egg, so yeah, that little bit of an experiment now, so it can either be a sort of a make or break omelette, couldn't it? So as I say, I'm going to use some milk. I'm going to use some of the Nido to make some milk up, and then I'm going to add it to the eggs and see how that comes out. So I'll report back to you shortly. There it goes. It totally is no idea. I'm literally just going to put a couple of scoops in now. Add some water to the mixture. And we'll see how that comes out. Ha ha ha, daddy. I'll tell you what, I'm getting right into this cooking lot. I'll have a video coming up as well of me doing a chicken soup. I'm going to start a new playlist where I'm sort of just having a go, sort of trawling my way through some of the recipes that's in the Ramir's cookbook. And yesterday I had a chicken soup out of that book, and it was amazing, wasn't it? You know what I mean? It's like, you know, if you watch my channel quite a bit, you'll know my cooking gains a lot when it comes to, you know, when it comes to cooking. I'm quite sort of quite poor with it really. So yesterday it proper up my gains, give me that real good kick up the arse. So that video will be up soon. Once it's gone through the editing, you know, for my editing studio. So there we go. So there's our milk. Alright, so we'll add a couple of it, well, 3 eggs as it goes. 1.
I think that would have been a better way to do it, the way you would have done it.
Well, mixing it up with a bit of water.
Yeah, I didn't think.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you know, I ain't put too much in, but. Right.
That's it, really.
So there's the eggs. Let's give them a mix up. Nah, that's not happening. It's like a scene out of Rocky, isn't it? So, right, we're going to transfer that over to the pan now. The oil's been heating up. Oh yeah, look at the colour. That's nice, isn't it? That's good, isn't it? Yeah, impressed with that so far. Oh, so there you can see the omelette's obviously going. I mean, lovely. Right, the bit that I didn't show on video was me trying to flip over that omelette, and as you can see there, it just looks like an eggy mess now, but who cares, it's still going to end up inside my belly. So, lovely jubbly. I've got some pepper as well, and I've got a couple of wraps left that I'm going to eat with it. So that'll be breakfast. Quite funny, we were discussing it about, we were talking about food and such like, especially sort of like, you know, sort of incorporating more veg and stuff like that in the diet. Even though I love bacon, you know, most people, if you're not vegetarian or vegans or whatever, you like bacon. You know, the smell of it cooking of it and all the rest of it, but sometimes the effects it can have on your body, you know, I'm no dietitian or anything, but I know in myself I feel a bit, sometimes I don't feel too good after a while eating it. But
Sluggish, don't you?
yeah, you can. I suppose maybe it's your body just digesting it or whatever. But having egg, like for example yesterday morning I had egg and mushrooms, obviously a bit more sort of organic, I suppose, than you know, the bacon. I feel better on it, you know. So but that's, you know, each their own. That's just me personally. That's just how I, you know, how I'm sort of, my mindset's thinking about it now, really. So yeah, I'm gonna go and enjoy my brekkie. So I've just warmed through a couple of wraps, just so that I can have some of my omelette inside the wrap there. All that's missing is a bit of ketchup. I've got some kebab sauce, but I'm not really going to have that, I don't think. I might do, could experiment with a second one. But, you know, happy days. Pucker. Right, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to add some of this for this one, just to be a little bit adventurous. Adventurous, just putting a bit of sauce on an omelette. But this is a spicy kebab sauce, so I'm just going to add a bit to it. It has got a slight kick, nothing too much, you know what I mean, but it's obviously and we'll try that, see how that comes out. I'm hoping it comes out alright. Yeah. Oh, blimey, yeah. That'll do, governor, that's lovely. Oh, bloody hell. It's like I'm doing a cooking video. Yeah, I'm just starting to pack up my kit, and okay, we're in sort of mid-September now. Still not too cold really. I mean, obviously the nights are set, you know, getting a bit cooler, but at the moment I'm using I was using the poncho liner, but I just changed over the last sort of couple of weeks now to using my snug pack fleece liner, and then obviously I'm continuing to use the Swagman by Helicon Tex. So quite a nice little combo. I wouldn't, you know, it's quite sort of lightweightish, I suppose, but it's still, obviously, I think the sleeping system most of the time takes up most of the room in the kit, and you know, as it goes, it's not too bad now from what I'm using. I dare say the bag will come out, the winter bag will come out sooner or later, but what I'll do is I'm going to try and push it this season, see how far I can get away with, you know, using that combination at the minute. But so far it's, you know, it's still not that bad. But yeah. Now for me, I mean, like, you know, I was saying about sleeping systems, as you know, everyone knows, don't they, when they sort of pack their gear up for the weekend and all that, or whenever they're going away on a trip, you normally find that your sleeping system takes up quite a lot of space, doesn't it? But I know I harp on about it quite a lot, but you know, these old pouches and that Dave Friars makes, you know, they really sort of not only keep your kit organised, but they keep stuff packed and compact and all the rest of it, you know, away. So I mean, really, if we take my tarp and maybe mozzing it out of the situation, you know, I mean, my sleeping system really is my, you know, the Helicon Tex Swagman, which is in there. I've got the snug pack liner in there, roll mat, and then what I keep in here is just I keep a spare pair of socks, a hat for the bed, and then I've got my little Sea to Summit pillow in there as well. So quite a compact system really, you know, and it goes, you know, sort of squashes down into my rucksack. I think it's just the way the pouches and stuff are shaped, it just makes it a little bit more ergonomic, you know, when you're packing your stuff in your rucksack, you know. And I use a Sabre 45, as probably, you know, you'll know, and so I managed to get all my gear in there plus some, with obviously the side pouch as well, to keep it all organised, because I'm all about that organisation. So the pouches are, you know, obviously they come into their own really. I mean, if you're interested as well, as you probably well know, I'll put a link in the description for Dave's Etsy store. You can go over and have a look at his kit, stuff that he makes and such like, good quality gear. And you know, if you want to buy some stuff, do yourself a favour. So so myself and Dave are just sitting here now, just chilling out, having a chat. We're all sort of pretty much packed up. So there it is, folks. You know, a few bits going on. I've done quite a few cooking videos. There's some videos coming up on kit and such like. There might be one posted up before this one, if you see it first, if you get to the end of the video. And stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Laters, folks. Take care.